let's see what the next level lies in store for us. So let's head in. And it doesn't look like I can control anything, but let's take a look and see what this next level is going to be, our fourth level.
Shouldn't we have arrived by now?
Yes, something's up. Check your relic scanner.
Not good.
So what do we do?
Well, I suggest you mind your heads.
And you can see the police box with the 12th Doctor, which means this is going to be Doctor Who. And a very familiar grappling hook there.
Come on, don't just sit there. You've got a bunch of monsters to meet.
Who are you? What did you do to us?
Is he always like this, Wildstyle? I assumed I just caught him at a bad time before.
What?
I'm the Doctor. I locked onto your scanner. Remember that.
Before? You said before.
Well spotted, Batman. Go to the head of the class. This is the TARDIS. It travels time. I've met you three before, but you haven't met me yet. That's time travel for you.
I already love what he's talking about.
Oh,
I love
here's
time
your
travel.
grapple gun.
Wait, what?
Clearly a copy.
Again, no. Like I say.
See,
time
right there, it
machine,
just
not
makes
a
no
3D
sense.
printer.
How do you get the second grapple
Just give
gun?
me your grapple gun later.
The logic of time travel, right? Gandalf is not spoken at all yet.
Where are we?
Does it matter? Call it, I don't know, Dave. This is my phone number. You'll call it when you get into trouble, and I'll help you out. I'm nice like that. Look, normally I'd come along with you, but if I cross my own time stream here, it'll rip a hole in the universe so big you could drive his ego through it. Anyway, good luck.
I love his reaction too. He's just like, it's fine. It's fine. And Gandalf's face is
Can
funny.
someone explain to me what's going on, please?
Not really. No. But I think another keystone's here.
I will say it's kind of confusing what happens in this so far. I mean, he literally like we get
So
stuck in a
somewhere
rift
on
loop.
this
The Doctor
movie
saves us.
Is a keystone. Let's hunt.
He saves us, and then somehow we get to here. Like, why do you put us here, Doctor? Like, why don't you just put us right next to the keystone? I don't know, the logic here, like, I don't understand, but we are here regardless on our next level, which is technically still Doctor Who, somehow. I don't know, it doesn't make sense.
Simple, but I've always got to be ready in case.
Alright, we're gonna need Wildstar there. That is something for a technology character. It doesn't get us much, but we will not use anybody for that quite yet. Let's head up here. I believe this is one of the longer levels in the game. So we'll see how long it takes us to complete here. Okay. I believe we're gonna go over to the center here. Yep. Break all this stuff. And it looks like we're gonna have a boomerang switch for Batman here. Get that done. And it's gonna be a keystone. Might be our newest keystone, the elemental keystone which we unlocked last level.
I've always got to be ready in case it's a trap.
And we have a new keystone here, so you can see on the left is red, the middle. Actually, we'll just hit this. Characters in fire element mode can also melt ice blocks. So we are in the fire element. You can also see, maybe this will give us some more info. That is like the worst spot for a hint box. Really? There we go. Elemental keystone gives you the power of water, fire, earth, or electricity. Pick up and place a character on the toy pad to switch elements and use these new abilities. So you can see we are on fire right now, on the fire section of the keystone. You can also see that in this specific combination we have water on the right and the lightning on the top. So we're gonna just melt all this ice here so we can get to our next
Should be able
section.
to figure this out. I am Batman, after all.
I'm sure you're Batman. You
This
can
might
figure
look
out
simple,
everything. And there's an
but I'll always
Ninjago.
be ready in case
Not gonna
it's
need
true.
that. But on the second playthrough, we'll use that. And this is where we will need to use the water functionality. So now we're on a different section of the toy pad. And then, utilizing our last element, we're gonna use Wild Cell here and get the lightning.
That was literally the second.
And that
dumbest
is
thing I've
actually
ever
an ability that we can use Jay or whoever else later on. Jay obviously not in this playthrough, but with Raven is going to be probably our key character using lightning in this playthrough when we get to that. And then this not an elemental thing just for Gandalf, so we'll get that connected and then we can get this door activated. Hello, Cyberman. One of our characters that we're going to be using. But he's dead. Sorry, bud. And let's head into our next section here. Another big room. Okay. And we are going to need Batman's stealth here. I'm not sure even where the stealth is. Okay, you're really pushing us to use stealth. So let's use stealth. Need to move him to the top of the toy pad, which we just did.
Should be able to figure this out. I
And okay,
am, after all.
the other characters got within a close range, but they have now learned with their CPU brains that they shouldn't do that. And we will get the elemental keystone here. And that does not do anything, so I guess we will kind of diverge and have a different idea. Alright, you're dead, Cyberman. Okay, we're gonna use our fire here. Try to see if we can open this door. Maybe. Maybe.
There's some sort of spaceman picture here. It's incomplete. Might be a locking mechanism.
Probably. But it looks like our pal Gandalf can help here. So we'll unlock this. And it looks like we are building a Cyberman. Awesome. And the Cyberman up there is going to hopefully make a way for us to get up. Looks like it. Now it's a little bit fiery, but we do have the elemental keystone, so we should be able to
This area looks like it's
use
missing
that.
its generator. But where did it go?
And over here we do have something here to use this. And we got Wild Cell over here. We can use her relic detector to get a grappling hook. Got a lot more grappling hooks in this one. I believe this is already our second one in this level. Grappling is definitely the ability we've used the most here in this game so far. Alright, can we build it? No? Trying to build it. There we go. Okay. And that's the second thing built. And let's get Wild Cell because she is on this side of the toy pad. We'll get her water ability. Or the elemental water ability from the keystone. Now, is there anything over here?
Doctor?
No. Nope.
Doctor! Is that you?
Looks like Clara Oswald is going to be the character we have to rescue here when we do our replay of this level. over here, I believe this is all mini kits, so we will not mess with those at this time. Oh, this is a drone access, so this is going to be something we use with probably Cyberman later. And we'll use your acrobatics. Yep, right there. Oh, this actually is used, never mind. My knowledge of this part of the game, I'm like, okay, I haven't played this level in a while, so I'm a little rusty on this one. I believe the buttons themselves will be used later. For a mini kit though. Yeah, because this here, right, is just gonna come out here, and it's gonna head down this way. And we're gonna need our lightning ability. So let's get Gandalf over there for lightning. There we go. And this right here will head down and give us another grappling hook. Using a lot of grappling hooks here. Curious to see, since I'm making this beforehand, maybe you're watching this after the games come out. If you're watching this after the new Lego Batman games come out, curious to see how the grappling ability in that game is going to be. But if you are curious about that, and the game hasn't come out, let me know your thoughts in the comments here. And we're going to use our master build, so let's do that. And move her to the center. And it looks like we're going to build another lightning
Now let's power
thing.
this place up.
And she's already in the center, so we're just going to use her. And let's boot it up, whatever this thing is. Uh-oh. Looks like a robot. The Cyber King.
Life forms located, you will become like us.
I don't think so.
I don't know about that. Yeah, Batman agrees.
Hostility detected. Failure to comply with upgrading is not an option.
And then we got Cyberman here, and another Cyberman, and another Cyberman. And Doctor Who's one of the franchises I'm not too familiar with. I haven't watched any of it or anything like that, so looks like there's a lot of different Cybermen in the game. I'm just used to the one that's in this game that we'll use in this playthrough. Okay, I hear you, Cyberman. Now, can we use this elemental keystone? It looks like it's become disabled. But if I press it, okay. It does work. Am I supposed to do something? Or what? Like, is there a specific ability that I need? This is actually one where my knowledge, I'm like, I don't remember how this boss fight goes. This entire level here. It looks like these enemies are just respawning, so there obviously is something we need to do here. So maybe... Got it. Right there. Okay. Is that not working? Okay, we're just gonna use you. Dang, okay. So it looks like we're gonna take out his arm. But we did not exactly take out his arm there, so we're gonna have to wait another cycle for that. And maybe the elemental ability is not something we're gonna use. They're human 2.0. See, this came out in 2015. now like AI in 2025, it's like a big thing. I mean, we're nowhere near this, but like, you never know. You never know what can happen for sure. Makes you think about it. Okay, Cyberman, or Cyber King, give me your arm. Okay. So it looks like all the damage from the first time reverted, but we did get that arm. It means that we took out your arm. That's what it means.
Cybermen, delete the intruders.
I'm sure you're fine, Cyberman.
We knew that somebody like you would come here. Now you must be upgraded.
Someone like me? Like who? Like Batman, Gandalf, or Wildstar? All three. Come on. Try and beat me up so you can lose an arm. There we go, right here. Okay. I mean, you did take me out, but I'm gonna take your arm out for that. Perfect. And then we should be able to build this.
Upgrade process is failing.
Ah, you're fine, robot.
What have you done?
What have we done? We drove over here and destroyed you. I guess not. The head is going away. What about... Okay. Batman ditches them, but somehow Gandalf and Wildstar ran fast enough to catch up. Okay. Guys are going down. Those Cybermen, I believe that was actually a saying that the character Cyberman uses in this game. Okay, trying to use the bat. Right here, it's a really good section to use the Batarang because there's so many enemies just right and together. So I just comboed like right here. All these enemies, you just take them all out. I mean, pretty easily. And they'll do the same thing over here.
Figure this out. I am Batman after all.
Okay, that time it didn't work so well, but great. And then I should be able to, yeah. Nope. I wanted to give you guys a combo. I wanted to like take him out, but like it literally, okay, like that. Yeah, that kind of combo. But it was making me build this for some reason. I thought that was interesting. Okay, no. Okay, these are just going to be repeated, aren't they? So let's just get this and follow him into the next section. Oh, I guess I should get away. Okay. Gotcha. Nope, gotcha. Alright, let's head over to the next section. I love this like background here. You can see like the multiple planets,
Let's hope the dead do not rise on this surface.
or at least like it's a moon maybe, but still really cool. This is one of the bigger sections of this level from what I remember. Okay, and these are the winged angels. All right, and so now we have our first time using the earth element. And the Cybermen are just appearing out of nowhere at this point. And this will probably tell us about our earth element.
Some help with this one. This might look simple, but I've always got to be ready in case it's a trap.
Alright, I just realized that I was muted for the last little bit. But we're gonna go ahead here and continue. Okay, now it's looking like we need to backtrack a little bit here. So let's backtrack just a tad. So just to get a visual here, this is going to be chroma, so we're going to be yellow middle, red right, blue left. Okay, are you guys not? Okay. It's going to say, please die. We would love that. Alright, can I hop up? No, we should probably do this the right way, which requires Gandalf. We'll move him over here.
Not even the blue wizards could have solved this.
Sure, definitely Gandalf. Okay,
Who the
and
heck built this thing?
we will build a UFO, which we're gonna get a tractor beam from. And we'll go ahead and use Gandalf here. And I believe we should not have... Nope, we still need to use this.
Allow me to deal with this.
I'm guessing that the next time we'll probably not have to use the actual toy pad for the illumination ability. And let's head over here. Where... Oh, it's the last one's over here. So we need Wild Style for that with the relic detector.
Who the heck built this thing?
And we'll go ahead and use Batman with his grappling hook for this. And then we will use our chroma pad. So now we have to go all the way back over here just to utilize this again. No? Oh, there's another one. For some reason, I was thinking we already had all three. So we need Gandalf here.
A bit more than an elvish incantation to solve.
And this should just get us this keystone, or this color. Right? That's correct. Okay. So, who is on the left? Gandalf is on the left. So we're going to take Gandalf over to this one. And then we will get wild. Nope. Nope. Sometimes that happens where you're like, oh, I want to change to a different character. Nope, there's a vehicle there, so we're going to go in the vehicle. Nope. I'm glad there's only 3 characters in this game because this doesn't happen a ton. Like if there was like 5 characters, it gets so confusing when you have the characters on the toy pad and things like that. I don't know. We probably will have 5 characters at some point on the toy pad together, but it's a little bit more confusing. And just recommended to use the wheel to actually change the characters in that case. And we'll go over here and get this done here. Awesome. And it looks like a lot of stuff has disappeared, including this gate. So we can get into the next section. Don't know if those are holograms or what, but now they are gone.
It seems our senses cannot be trusted in this place. Although these mysterious winged guardians appear to be all too real.
Uh-huh. I wonder why. Alright, we'll head into this next section here.
Should be able to figure this out. I am Batman.
I'm sure Batman. Alright, let's head into our next section.